How's it going, fellow RDFers? This is Lieutenant Commander Justin Tafoya, Deputy Logistics Chief, and here today to talk to you about proper communications on your radio. While exchanging the message over radio, you should follow some basic rules to comply with a lot of military and civilian standards. Gather your thoughts about what you're going to say before pressing the transmission button or the PTT. People with radios have a tendency to talk and repeat too much. Keep it simple. Never repeat too much. Keep it simple. Keep in mind that your message may not go through the first time. Clearer you can make your message that first time, the better off the people who you intend that message to go to will receive it. Don't speak too fast, especially if the message needs to be written down. Use over and out when you finish your message. It notifies the addressee that you finish your portion of the information. Usually use the word over when you're waiting for a response or the conversation is still continuing. If you want to end the conversation, you'd use the word out. When you've understood the message, acknowledge the recipient with the words copy, receive, or roger. The word copy is preferred. That way it's not to be confused when you say affirmative versus negative, and it's shorter communication verbiage. If the caller requires some actions, you could use wilco instead of a roger to notify that you will comply. Use break or break whenever there's radio traffic and you want to get through with your emergency message. If you do not comprehend the message, do not confirm it. Use say again, repeat, or stand by. Normally when I was in DOD would say repeat one time over to get the person trying to communicate with us to repeat the prior message. So in the event that there is a misunderstanding and you need to spell a word out, you should use the NATO codes for each letter. And attached will be the NATO coding for your alphabet, and that's what you would use to communicate by spelling out the word. Do not invent your own words. This definitely could cause some confusion. It could be misleading and non-comprehensive. Use single cardinal numbers. Do not combine them into bigger numbers, such as 1796. It should be said 17906. You want to stress the importance of a message, or simply make sure that important data gets through. You say your message and then use I say again and repeat the message. So an example of that would be, I need 5 more minutes. I say again, 5 more minutes. To start off, you want to give the call sign of the unit you're trying to call first. It'll alert the addressee to focus on the incoming message. You definitely don't want to call by first name. If you're looking for logistics or admin, that's how you want to start it.
Who is this? Hello?
So another thing that should not be made up is call signs.
Hey, I came up with a great name for our car.
Oh yeah?
Get this. You're Arcot Ramathorn, Ram, and I'm Rod Farva, Rod. Car Ramrod. Car Ramrod, get it?
Yeah, I got it. Rabbit,
Say Car Ramrod.
I got a Plymouth Voyager.
Say Car Ramrod.
Vermont Plains.
Let's practice the call out. When you want to initiate radio exchange, first you must call out the addressee of your message to notify the addressee about incoming messages. So simply we would hold the button for 2 seconds, give the radio some time for that communication to initiate, and you would start with something like this: safety officer, logistics chief, over. When you expect the other part to answer, finish your portion like I just did with the word over. Safety officer might respond with, go ahead logistics chief, copy loud and clear, over. Where would you like the latrines, over? Northeast corner of the structure, over. Copy that, place in the latrines, northeast corner of the structure, out. And that would be the end of my communication, and I can move on from there. So something we should probably do every morning, maybe midday, and even at the shift change, we want to call and make sure that we're getting good radio copy. We want to ensure that we have good quality of transmission amongst the team members. Remember, these are some simple ways to keep our radio communications clean, organized, and definitely clear for whoever you're intending the message to go to. You want to start with that call sign of the people you're looking for, followed by your call sign. Let them know who's calling for them. Acknowledge them. Keep it short and sweet.